X17 playing for survival at the top right position as the red Protoss. It will be King DT himself, Jumper. Not doing the best of splits, but that's alright. And at the bottom as the orange Terran, it is indeed going to be Vulture. So, Sin Peaks of Baekdu PVT action. I'm actually interested to see how this works because a lot of two-player map PVTs end up being carrier things. Like think of like Destination carries pretty good. You know, the new Crossing Field map carries pretty good. Heartbreak Ridge, I think carriers are pretty good. There's a lot of two-player maps where carriers are pretty good. I don't know if Peaks of Baekdu is one of them. It could very well be. The pathing on the middle of the map is a little bit wonky. And Jumper looks like he's actually going to build a low ground gateway here in order to harass his opponent faster with the initial Zealot. It's not going to be a cheese. He is just going to build the one gateway, the forward gateway. It's similar to what many Protoss players do, like on Aztec, for example, to take advantage of the reverse ramp. It is just a regular narrow ramp here, though. However, depending on where the barracks is placed, that could do a lot of damage because this depot is in an interesting place. So normally, you know, you want barracks next to depot for anti-zealot wall, but I would be surprised if he actually built the barracks here rather than at the front. He's actually gonna build it here. Now the thing is, this also I think might be zealotite. I'm not sure. I feel like this probably isn't zealotite actually. So that could be dangerous. And never mind, it's not a forward gateway. It's actually a 12 nex. Jumper is actually going for a 12 nex. Now the problem for him is this could actually be blocked by the SEV, which would be hilariously bad for Jumper. You could just build an engineering bay even. That'd be really fun. Oh no! Oh no, Jumper wanted to 12 nex and Vulture was like, no. You don't get the 12. Wait, is Jumper really not gonna build a gateway? Oh my god, Jumper's actually just gonna try and kill this with probes. Are you kidding me? Jumper is Forge fast expanding in PVT and is unable to build his Nexus. What a beat. Guys, this is why he's King DT. I mean... Oh no! Oh, not like this Jumper. He's got 550 minerals. Dude, he feels the pain that every Zerg player feels, but it's bad. It's all bad. Interestingly, rather than try and take advantage of this by going for some kind of early aggression, Vulture has actually expanded himself with a 1-Rax fast expand. I feel like this is probably the best thing that Jumper could have hoped for, going for a Forge first PVT. Because if Vulture had rushed straight for his factory, I have no idea. Well, actually, I mean, I guess like FD actually will get stopped by 3 cannons, right? Because, you know, the Marines don't do anything against cannons, the Vultures don't do anything against cannons, and the siege tank doesn't have siege mode yet. So actually, how do you punish a Forge fast expand in TvP? I mean, I'm sure there's a way. I'm pretty sure this is not good, but just thinking about it off the top of my head, I'm not 100% sure what I would do if I was Terran and I Forge fast expanded. It's actually quite funny too, because I think I actually did this on ladder once. Not recently, but many years ago on IC Cup. For some reason, I thought I was playing against a Zerg, and I Forge fast expanded, and he was Terran. And I think I actually still did okay in that game. Like, I didn't die outright, because again, the cannons, they stop SCVs, they stop Marines, like, you can't get rushed. But, you know, it's quite possible that Terran was pretty bad. Alright, so yeah. Let's see how Jumper follows up. His core is coming along here. What a peculiar turn of events that we have here. I love how Jumper also made the cannon like in a little wall, as if the Terran has any melee units that are gonna try and attack this. This is actually just so hilarious to me. It's like the anti-Zergling wall against the Terran. And he's actually going for a Robo. We're not going to see DT opening here from King DT. Ooh, look at this little stutter step. Oh, good micro there from Vulture. Unfortunately, not going to stop the Zealot from scouting. that there are 2 factories in the main, nothing really else to speak of. So nothing too unexpected. I mean, crucially, he scouts the expansion, and also I guess you could say that he saw there's no kind of fast starport or anything, like no fast drops that he has to worry about, which is quite nice. And it looks like Jumper now going for the top left base as well, which is a little bit far, but I think that's probably the safest base to take. The next closest base would be this right side, but actually, even though it looks very close to the natural, you have to come all the way out and like down into the open. So taking the top left, I think, is perfectly fine for Jumper. And it looks like we have a shuttle on the way, so presumably he will get Reavers. Gonna have to see how Jumper's Reaver micro is. Alright, what do we have? We've got mines now on the way. A couple of vultures, it seems. No, that's an SCV splitting down to the bottom right, but a vulture going up to the top left is actually gonna scout that fast third base from Jumper. Now, I did mention earlier today, though, that if you want to go for a fast third base in PBT, you should definitely be getting the, definitely be going for Reavers. And we see here the Reaver on the way. Wow, he actually skipped Goon range in order to get that, Reaver faster. The problem is a Vulture being super annoying, it's going to stop probes from coming here for a while. Now, it did mine the top path, but the Goons will come on the bottom. Like, I think Vulture actually doesn't know the map, because Goons can't come from this way, I think. Yeah, because this leads to the back of the main, but this is blocked by minerals. So Goons would always come up this way instead of this way. So he could have put one mine here, one mine here. Well, actually, but no, one mine wouldn't kill the Dragoons. So it's kind of interesting that he's done this, but Jumper just assumes that the path is mine, so he's not going to go for it. But interestingly, Vulture now going for a super fast third base at the bottom right. Look at that. He's playing it almost as if it's fighting Spirit, but you know, if the Protoss were attacking the bottom right, I have no idea how Vulture would actually defend this. This is actually such a curious game. Additional gateways now for Jumper. He still can't mine from this. Oh no, it looks like he actually sent a Goon in there somehow. So it looks like wow, after all that stuff I said about, you know, the Goon coming in from the bottom side, the Goon actually ended up coming in from the top side because Jumper mined out the mineral thing and sent it in the top. And look at this, perfect timing on the pylon wall, stops the 3 additional vultures from coming in. But this Goon can't block this ramp though, because it will just get killed by the spider mine. So Jumper still needs to be careful. Now meanwhile, it looks like, oh my god, I missed the first Reaver drop. I am so sorry about that, guys. Looks like I only got 2 kills though, so it wasn't like a game changing. What? Oh, okay, that's better. Oh my god, what are these SCVs doing? They're just bugging out like crazy. Oh, Revo! Alright, so that was a few more kills. Meanwhile, though, it seems the Goon has disappeared, and there's now Vulture just blocking the top left base again. Shuttle, meanwhile, coming back, I guess, to pick up another Reaver. Yeah, it's going to pick up another Reaver. And a lot of Goons coming out, but still no obs. That's the thing. By making so many wait, what is going on over here? By making so many Reavers, he's not actually made any observers. So these Goons are just going to have to face tank the spider mines. Oh, he's probably going to lose 2 more Goons. Oh god, no! Ugh. Alright. As long as he doesn't blow up his mineral line here, then he should be good. And it looks like he's even thinking of taking a 4th base. I don't think he knows about this base though, which is really curious, because going 4 base Protoss against a 2-base Terran is quite dangerous, even if you have a Reaver. And we do actually now have a dropship. What's also interesting, he can even make a Wraith from... If the Reaver proves to be too annoying, he could actually also make a Wraith from this, but he's actually making a 2nd dropship. Now, where is he actually going with this? The Reaver, there's 2 Reavers coming down. He's actually going to the bottom right. There's a turret there, but nothing else. He could completely shut down this base, but there is an attack coming towards him. It looks like the tanks are being transported in the dropship while the vultures go on the ground. He did actually make a Wraith already. That's why he was making a 2nd dropship. He already has a Wraith, but the Reavers are at the bottom right. Gonna force a lift on this command center, but without the Reavers to defend, Can Jumper hold his third base? The Terran is moving into position. All these probes are completely undefended. He's going to lose every single probe at this base. He's going to try and run down to the other side of the pylon wall. It doesn't quite run far enough, but now the tanks can blow them up from the other side. Oh my goodness, where the heck did the tanks go? The tanks are just not doing anything useful. Meanwhile, what happened to the... Oh my god, the Wraith killed the shuttle. The Wraith killed the shuttle with both Reavers in it. Oh my god. What a game this is. And I think Jumper is in serious trouble right now. Oh man, the tank's now in a good position. All the probes, I think, have... No! The probes live. The other 6 probes somehow live, managing to transfer over to the 3 o'clock. Can he kill the Nexus? It's gonna be close. Oh man, I think he can though. I don't think these goons can actually take a look at this great position for the siege tanks. Oh my god, Jumper in trouble. He is retaking the 3 o'clock, but that Wraith killing... Wait, why is he not attacking the Nexus? Wait, is he gonna splash his tank to death? The siege tank! The troll tank! Oh my god, look at this. Just imagine the sunglasses on him. 0 fucks given, guys. I can't believe he did that. Oh my god. Alright, meanwhile, some goons coming down to take down the bottom right. And, well, I mean, I guess technically the Protoss will be on 3 base against a Terran 2 base, which is not bad. He's even going to grab a few SCVs for free there. I have no idea why these were being transferred over. And, well, Vulture's coming into the main base, though. Just a single cannon. The probes are running. I don't know if there's anything in the main. There's 4 tanks here, but not many Dragoons left. Oh my god, Jumper could be in trouble. He's bringing most of the goons back from the bottom right, but these few goons get annihilated. The probes are getting annihilated. Jumper is in a lot of trouble right now still. Yes, he killed the command center, but he's just losing everything. Look at this. The goons just walking in single file to get annihilated by the siege tanks. Oh my god, they're just walking to their deaths. It's the valley of death here for these goons. Jumper, you can't do this. Oh, maybe you can. Wait, maybe Protoss is OP. Maybe the high ground actually worked for him. Jumper! Jumper's gonna break it! Is he gonna break it? So the Dragoons are still shooting the dropship though. He needs to shoot the tanks. It's 2 tanks against 2 Dragoons. It looks like Jumper, thanks to the high ground, I think, is actually going to trade away both armies. But now Jumper is faced with another attack coming up the right side. 110 supply for Vulture, only 83 supply for Jumper. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 factories. This was, you know, yes, there was a 3rd command center, but at this point, this is effectively like a 6 factory all in. Meanwhile, DT Tech is available. Tempo Tech is available. He's not rallied his gateways properly, but he's transferring through the Terran army. Not like this. Oh god, not like this. And here we go. Oh man, great position for these tanks. You know what, at this point I feel like this probably is a carrier map. These little like mini ramps everywhere are so annoying. And there's the scan, immediately blowing that DT up, but this is not a great place to engage for Protoss, but I don't know where you would engage. There's a lot of narrow paths on this map. I mean, look at this, there's no really big open middle on this map. Yeah, that's not gonna go well. Like look at the middle, it's tiny. It's tiny. Absolutely tiny. For max on max battles, there's absolutely no space there for Protoss to engage. So I think this is another like a 2-base arbiter or, you know, 2, 3-base carrier map for sure. And well, probably gonna be game over for Mr. Jumper. Look at this, Terran can even siege on the high ground against the Protoss on the low ground. Oh man, that is sad times here for Jumper. And GG from Jumper. Vulture takes down King DT in set number 4, which means we are going to another ace match, guys. Our second ace match of the day. I cannot believe it. That is actually amazing.